Chapter 22. The Journey Begins. The sun rose over Elysium, bathing the kingdom in golden light as the royal estate stirred with quiet urgency. The time had come. Elowyn's path was set, leading her toward the sacred grove and the exiled seer. Anticipation and dread warred within her, each heartbeat a reminder of what she was leaving behind. Beyond, the castle operations were in full motion. Celine had overseen every detail with meticulous care. Rations, weapons, and supplies packed with precision. The horses stood ready, their sleek coats shimmering under the morning light, and the air was thick with the scent of leather and steel. No precaution had been spared. Lyra arrived in silence, her usual enigmatic smile shadowed by an unspoken tension. This journey was more than a simple search for a seer. They all knew it. The arcane eyes had shown her glimpses of unseen dangers, of shadows lurking at the edges of their path. Still, she would not let Elowyn face this alone. Whether as an advisor, a guardian, or something more, she would be by her side. Elowyn's thoughts flickered to Duke Azoth, his presence still a phantom weight in her mind. His promises and secrets clung to her like a cloak, heavy and suffocating. But there was no time to dwell on uncertainties. The road to the sacred grove stretched before her, and she would meet whatever lay ahead with open eyes. A new addition stood among them. A knight of the arcane order. Sir Aldrich was a formidable presence, tall and broad-shouldered, his sharp features marked by quiet strength. His loyalty was unquestionable, his purpose clear, to ensure Elowyn's safety. She had spent little time with him, yet in those brief encounters she had sensed his unwavering resolve. Elowyn's gaze drifted to Dawnfire, the silver-coated stallion chosen for her journey. She ran a hand through his mane, feeling the steady rhythm of his heartbeat, a mirror to her own resolve. "We have to move quickly," she murmured, though whether she spoke to the horse or herself, she wasn't sure. Lyra stepped forward, her lips curling into a knowing smile. "You're thinking of halving the journey," she said, amusement laced with warning. "Riding your horse into exhaustion isn't a strategy, it's a gamble." Elowyn met her gaze, understanding the risk. The journey would take 11 days, but every moment spent on the road increased the danger. If she pushed Dawnfire to its limits, they could reach the sacred grove sooner. But at what cost? "We'll take it slow until we're beyond the kingdom's reach," she conceded. "Then we push harder." Lyra arched an eyebrow but said nothing. The decision was made. The group assembled, each preparing in their own way. Sir Aldrich approached Elowyn, bowing with the practised grace of a knight. "I will see to your safety, your highness," he said, his tone firm. "No harm will come to you while I still stand." Elowyn offered him a small, grateful smile, though unease coiled in her chest. She had been so focused on the journey ahead that she had scarcely allowed herself to think of what she was leaving behind. The first day passed swiftly, their path winding through familiar farmland, golden fields stretching toward the horizon. The road was peaceful, but the weight of their purpose pressed upon them. Dawnfire moved with effortless speed, yet Elowyn kept her promise. She did not push him. Not yet. By the second day, the landscape began to change. The roads narrowed, swallowed by dense forests where the trees wove together in tangled ancient webs. Shadows deepened, the air thick with the quiet hum of unseen life. The sacred grove felt closer, yet somehow impossibly far. Lyra watched Elowyn carefully, her expression calm but searching. She knew the dangers that lurked ahead, knew that the closer they drew to their destination, the more the world would turn against them. The dark creatures from Elowyn's dreams had not vanished. They were waiting. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the group set camp in a clearing, their fire casting flickering shapes against the trees. Lyra wove protective wards around their resting place, while Sir Aldrich stood watch, silent and unmoving as a sentinel. Elowyn lay in her tent, staring at the fabric above her, thoughts restless. Would the seer have the answers she sought? And if he did, would she be ready to face them? She closed her eyes. The answers would come soon enough. For now, all she could do was press forward.